So first thing we're going to do, we're going to come down your side, we're going to do some windmills. So you can hold a small weight in your hand for this. It can help you to get a bit deeper into the stretch, but you don't have to. Again, you can put a cushion in between your legs just so that your hips feel comfortable. So we're going to lay down on our right side, our right arm is going to be out on the ground, palm facing upwards, head on the floor, then your left arm comes on top, and then we're going to make as big a circle as we can, keeping our fingertips in contact with the floor all the way round. So you're trying to really stretch your arm away from you the whole time. Make it nice and slow, don't rush through it. Stretching your fingers away from you the whole time. Arm nice and straight. Okay, then we're going to switch over and do it on the opposite arm. So left arm out in front of you, head on the floor, right arm on top, and then again keeping your fingers in contact with the floor, stretching them as far away as you can, sweeping all the way round. So you can do up to about 10 reps of each of those on each arm. Okay, next we're going to do some big throughs. So knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to take your right arm and feed it underneath your left. Then lay that right arm on the floor. Then push your left hand into the floor, and you're trying to think about getting the back of your right shoulder round onto the floor. So twisting that chest open, getting as much rotation in that upper back as you can. And switch sides. So left arm feeds through this time. Pushing into the floor with your right hand, try and open up your chest and get the back of that left shoulder onto the floor. And switch sides. And one more time on each side. And switch again. And up we come. So next we're going to go into a tricep and thoracic stretch. So right hand on the back of your right shoulder. When we do this, we're going to bring our elbow down to the floor. We want to stretch it as far forward as we can, so your bum comes into the air. Then when you're here, you're going to sink your armpit down towards the floor and bring your bum back towards the heel, so you feel like you're dragging your elbow into the floor, but don't actually let it move. And we're just going to hold it here. Try and keep both hips facing the floor, don't let them twist open. Then from here, you're going to try and pull your chest up towards the ceiling, so you get a bit of a curve in your upper back, and that should deepen the stretch. And then relax the upper back, push the armpit back down towards the floor. And then again, pull your chest away from the floor up to the ceiling, let that lower back, upper back round out. Keep pushing that armpit down towards the floor. You can have a wiggle from side to side. And keep pulling that chest away from the floor. And come back up, give your arm a shake. Then we're going to do it on the left side, so left hand to the back of your left shoulder, reach that elbow nice far forward into the ground, and push your armpit down towards the floor, and then sit your bum back towards the heel, so you feel it start to stretch through your tricep and your shoulder. Then pull your chest away from the floor, feel your upper back rounding out. Keep reaching your hand down your back as far as you can. And relax. And then round out that upper back again, pull your chest away from the floor, keep pushing the armpit down. Keep pulling your bum back towards your heels and pushing the elbow into the floor. Have a wiggle. And then up we come. This time we're going to put both our hands, so one on top of the other, reach down the middle of your back, and we're going to reach both our elbows down onto the ground, and then keep reaching our hands backwards, and again try and bring our bum back towards our heels, pushing your armpits down towards the floor. Then pull your chest away, let that upper back round, keep pushing your elbows into the floor, and relax. Wiggle from side to side. And up we come. So next we're going to be in kneeling position, so you want knees underneath your hips, hips nice and open. You're going to put your fingertips lightly on the side of your head, so don't hold on around the back. So when you're here, you're going to pull your ribs in, so you don't want your back to arch and your ribs to stick out. So ribs in, bum squeezed, fingertips by your head, and then shoulders nice and relaxed, don't hunch them up. And we're just going to twist that upper body, keeping our elbows out to the side, don't let them fold in. Round to the left as far as you can. Keep your belly button and your hips facing forward, And we're going to hold it here. Shoulders nice and relaxed, long neck, and then round to the other side. Pull that elbow round as far as you can. And then slowly back round to the other side, keeping those hips facing forward. Don't let them twist with you. We only want our upper body to be twisting. And back round to the other side. Hips forward, shoulders nice and relaxed, nice long neck. And back round to the centre. And round to the other side. And last time. And relax. So we're going to do some bridge rotations now. So you're going to stand or sit with your feet in line with your hips. You're going to have the right hand on the floor, kind of behind your bum. Fingertips facing backwards. So for this, we're just going to push our hips into the air. And then we're going to open up our hand and get round as far as we can. And then come back in and down to the floor. So again, try and have that weight in that supporting hand. Open up as much as you can. And come back round. So we're going to do this 5 times. Try and push those hips up nice and high. Let this arm that's not supporting you relax down. And we're going to switch to the other side and do 5 more reps. So you're drawing a circle with this arm that's not supporting your weight. Okay, so next we're going to come down and just have a little stretch of our shoulders. So we're going to put our fingertips facing backwards, arms behind us, and we're just going to slide our bum away from us as far as we can and just hold it here. So put your chin to your chest and we're just going to hold it here for a while. Every now and then see if you can shuffle your bum a bit further away. If this feels quite intense on your elbows, you can come down onto your elbows and do it like this. Okay, next one we're going to do some crab rocks just to get our shoulders moving. So we're going to drive our hips up towards the ceiling, fingertips facing out, and then bum back down to the ground. So when you're up in this position, try and pull your shoulders back and away from you. Open up your chest as much as you can. I'm going to do 10. Okay, then we're going to come down into our child's pose. So we're just going to sit arms out in front of us to begin with. You can have your knees wide so that you can sink in between your knees And we're just going to rest down here. We're going to walk our hands as far as we can over to the left. Walk your fingertips away from you, and we're going to sink and hold it here. You should feel a stretch all down your right side. And do 3 big breaths. And then you're going to walk your hands 1 step over to the right. Same thing. Walk your fingertips as far as you can. 3 big breaths. Then another step over to the right. Walk your fingers away. Try and get that chest as close to the floor as you can, and 3 breaths. And walk round again, fingertips away, 3 breaths. Another step over, fingertips away, 3 breaths. And again, step over. And again. And one more time.